Hi everyone, it's Angie Nuttall, CEO of the Corporate Talent Institute and founder of the School of Executive Presence. I am very excited about the announcement that I'm going to be making tonight in just a moment. But I want to tell you about a fantastic opportunity for those of you who are working women. You give so much of yourself day in and day out. You go to work, you become overly productive, you come home, you hold it together with your family, and you are just all things to all people. And I want to offer you an opportunity to have a wonderful break through our women's retreat that we are having July 28th in Indianapolis. Very excited to tell you about this opportunity. So here are some things that you can look forward to in the retreat. First of all, we're going to talk about the neuroscience behind women. Why do we show up the way that we do, and why do we do what we do? We're going to create a safe place for us to have a forum and talk about the challenges specifically that women face in the world of business and just trying to spin all of the plates and do it all. So we'll be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about those inner critics that talk to you and that voice that says that you're an imposter. So how do you deal with those and really become more of your authentic self, and how do you build up confidence? So not only are we going to talk about that, but I'm going to work with you and coach you and give you some tools in order to deal with that so that you can start to show up as your authentic self and be confident and influence the business world. This really is about activating your VIP status. And what I mean is your visibility, your influence, and your presence, and doing it in a way that you feel good and you're able to compose your soul so that you can show up and live a life of meaning in the business world. So I also want you to know that we're going to have a lot of fun with this. It's not just going to be some dry lecture, boring, where I'm preaching to you about the shoulds and should nots. I'm not going to should all over you. I borrowed that from my friend Gretchen. But we're going to focus on some fun things like what's the research behind fashion and color. We're going to work on some influencing fashion skills, so that'll be a fun part of the day. We're also going to have what we call Spa Day. So we're going to talk about how to bring balance to 4 key components in your life. And this includes your physical being, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual being. All 4 of these components work together to bring the whole you. So we're going to talk about how you balance that and how you do it well in a way that fits your unique DNA. We also want to do some visioning. So it's one thing to talk about it, it's another thing to do something about it. So we're going to be very creative and do some visioning work, and that's going to come out in the form of doing some visioning on canvas, and we're going to have a little wine with that. So if you like to do wine and canvas, this is going to be a very intentional wine and canvas. And I happen to be an artist too, so I'm really excited about this part. I'll give you a crash course on how to create art, and then I'm going to turn you loose on it and see what you come up with. All of this is sponsored by 2 very important sponsors, Damsel in Defense and also Prather Practice. So while you're there, you're going to get a chance to get some chair massages, just be taken care of. You're going to get a great breakfast and a lunch to sustain you through the day. And we also have surprise gifts for the day. So here is the big announcement. For 48 hours only, we are doing a 2-for-1 registration. So if you're interested in going and you want to bring a gal pal or a colleague or a friend with you, then now is the time to sign up, and you're going to get a 2-for-1 price. So the registration is $397. That means 2 people can get in for $397. I do want to warn you though that the seats are limited because we want to give every woman attention that they need in that time together in our intensive retreat. So go ahead and sign up now. You can register at the link that's attached in this posting. You can also go directly to schoolofep.com and click on the button that says Women's Retreat, and it'll take you directly to the registration. You don't have to pay right away. Just go ahead and register, and then we'll reach out to you to determine what type of payment's going to work best for you. If you want to do a credit card or if you want to be invoiced, if your company's paying for it, we will send invoices to accommodate that as well. If you want to send in a check, that's great as well. The important thing is to get signed up and then get prepared to be pampered and taken care of and come away just shining and full of energy, having your bucket full, and really coming away with some meaningful tools. Also, if you have any questions or you want to reach out to me directly, feel free to email info@schoolofep.com with your questions. I'll be happy to respond, or someone from my team will respond to you as quickly as possible. Again, 2-for-1 special, 48 hours only. It ends Tuesday at midnight, so get yourself registered and get ready to be taken care of. Have a good evening.